Here is the truth. You're in His world. Here's the truth. You have said 100 times, your will be done, when you say the Lord's Prayer. In other words, your agenda, Lord, is more important than my agenda. You've said it maybe 1,000 times. If you're in your 4th or 5th or 6th decade of Christianity, you've perhaps said that 10,000 times. Do you mean it? Yes or no? Do you mean your will be done? Do you mean, Lord, your agenda is more important than mine? Get this. He is not interested in giving you heaven on earth. Heaven's in heaven. You're in a war right now, and He needs you to think of yourself as a guerrilla fighter, not a pampered guest at a spa. This congregation is not your spa where you come here to be comfy, where you come here to be pampered and get everything the way you want, where you come here to try to pray and get more money to make your life easier and more comfortable. And it may be that God thinks you can achieve His agenda by giving you stuff, and some of you have been entrusted with phenomenal resources, huge skills. And some of you are working for God by having things taken away from you. Or maybe your life has been a mixture of both. The point is, you are useful to Him as a guerrilla fighter. So think of your congregation not as a spa where you come to get pampered and babied and get everything the way you want or the way we've always done stuff. This is a MASH unit where the wounded come to get patched up and find some, get their lives sort of back together. This is a guerrilla fighter's training madrasa where you learn how to invade places Satan thinks belong to him and make friends with people who are wounded and failing and hold out some good food for them, the same food that was given to a starving beggar like you. That's how the divine wind, the Holy Spirit, grows us up by drafting us into God's agenda. And it starts with learning how to communicate with each other. That's what I'll be coming to you next week with, how the wind of the Spirit, how the powerful wind force is able to transform our communication skills and make us fluent in God talk instead of babblers and bumblers in God talk. More on that next week. For now, let Him just work on your idea of who you are. You aren't guests at a country club where God is simply your enabler to be whatever it is you want to be. You've been drafted onto His team as His royal priests. You are ministers of God. You are children of God in His family. You are actors in His play. And He has written the script.